Hello dear friend, this video blog is being made in the month of February of the year 2019, and I chose to speak about this topic in February precisely because the organization about which I'll say some brief things was founded and started in February, although it was in 1905. Rotary Club, Rotary International, and I'm wearing the shirt with the name of my own club, which is the Boca Raton Central Rotary, and this cap is more general, but also with the well-known emblem of that club, which now occupies many nations throughout the vastness of the world. It was founded by a lonely Chicago lawyer by the name of Paul Harris, who had started his profession after living the bulk of his life in New England, in a much smaller village. And obviously the bigness of the Windy City somewhat intimidated him. And he decided to get a few friends around and start to inquire about their lives and be able to answer their questions about himself. It was a very good idea, because from the very beginning of the Rotary organization, friendship has been a key element, because it was in that fashion that it started. Now, since then, of course, it has grown tremendously. Initially, they would simply rotate each week from the business place of one to the other and to the other, and as the numbers increased, they had to find a hotel where to meet for their luncheons and for their conversations and for the new plans that started developing in the heart of each of them. So in many ways, Rotary became the first of the many service clubs that exist in the world. Service above self became from the very beginning a major theme of Rotary International. And I say international because it did not remain in Chicago where it was founded, but it spread into other parts of the United States, and very soon into other locations around the globe. And today it encompasses the vastness of the world, in nations that are free, nations that have a vision to place service above self, which has been a theme that dominates the ideals of Rotary from the very beginning. And I've been privileged to be a member since March of 1977 in California, where I then resided. I had known a lot about Rotary through many adults, members of my family, and other individuals of distinction, and I swore to my own self that at some point in my life I would also seek to become a Rotarian. And that day arrived, and since then I have been faithful in my attendance at the meetings, which are weekly, anywhere in the world, and participating in the life of the local club, which slightly varies from one club to another anywhere in the world. But all have the same goals. All place service above self, as I indicated. And all of them are doing much more for the benefit of individuals and of nations, and especially the scholarships that are provided through Rotary International surpass in the amount of money provided most of the well-known scholarship aids that other organizations and institutions give. So after being for many years in California, when I moved to Florida, I belonged first to the Fort Lauderdale North Club, and in the past several years I joined the Boca Raton Central, also in South Florida. Rotary is perhaps one of the best kept secrets in the world, and yet it's an organization that continues to expand, encompassing business and professional people, men and women of every possible career, including even at least one member of a royal family. In fact, the king of a certain country in Europe, where he's a very active and beloved member. So I wanted to make you, my viewers, acquainted with this organization, in the hope that some of you who have the disposition to put service above your own self, you may seek in your city, in your region, a Rotary Club where you can be invited, after you introduce yourself to the members, to become a loyal and active member as well. Much good is being done, much more yet needs to be accomplished. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.